Biotech stocks have been some of the hottest stocks on the street, and maybe until this week, but I tell you, medical device stocks have been really hot. And Hologic, well, that's a medical device stock that's leading almost the entire pack. It's up more than 25% so far this year, and the company reported very strong results just earlier this week. Joining me now, Fox Business exclusive, is Steve McMillan, the CEO and president of Hologic. Steve, first of all, I may owe you a small apology. So 2 or 3 days ago, Making Money with Charles Payne, one of the viewers writes in, he's in a business, he's in a healthcare business. Everyone's buying the machine. And so, my whole thing is if you see something around you, act on it. Should I buy it? I'm like, looks a little toppy. I wait for a pullback. You guys have been knocking the cover off the ball. Why?
It starts with great products and a great team. But I think right now we're in the right place in healthcare, which is we're bringing innovations, especially in the area of women's health. So our 3D mammography, which is what your radiologist friend was talking about the other day, we have the breakthrough product with the best clinical data. And the greatest part about our mammography business is it's reducing false positives, so a lot of women, and it's increasing the detection of invasive cancer. So we're reducing the healthcare costs by all of these women that don't have to go back for callbacks. And having, basically have to have biopsies that they shouldn't have to have. So we're just in the sweet spot of products that are superior technologically, taking cost out of the system, improving patient care, and it's a lot of fun for our employees, frankly.
Yeah, I mean, you guys are taking market share too, right? I mean, I would imagine that you're way ahead of the industry right now.
Yeah, and what's funny is we're kind of the small guy competing with a lot of big players, but we're so focused in women's health, both breast care, also cervical cancer screening is a big part of our business. And we think we are, by our focus and our employee dedication in that area, our sense of purpose, it's just a great place to be.
Yeah, I've watched your stock on and off for a long time, for a number of years, and you get hot for a while, it goes up, and it looks like something's going on, and then it kind of fades away. I know it's a very competitive industry. Is there something that you did? Was there something that you changed? Was it the culture? Was it just everything sort of maybe gelling at the right time, that now you're on this run that it really now at this point, it looks like it's going to continue for a very long time?
We really revamped the whole senior leadership team of the company a little bit, about a year ago. And I think our key focus, I had the team together yesterday, and we're talking about 2 words: sustainable growth. And I think what we've got is everybody focusing now really on not just the booms and busts, but how do we really keep innovating on a steady scale, take what we already have, make more of it both domestically as well as internationally, because we've been underdeveloped internationally. So we're just starting to get, I think, all the pieces coming together, but trying to put it, what do investors want, what does everybody want, is that predictability that, in fairness, as you point out, we haven't necessarily had through the years. We feel really good that that's where we're.
That takes a serious commitment to R&D, and what I've noticed a lot with medical companies and technology companies, when things get a little shaky, they shave a little bit at R&D to meet the street. Now, no one wants to be held hostage by Wall Street and stock investors, but I always find that no matter what, from the smallest of publicly traded companies to the largest, that happens time to time. You guys are probably going to have to resist that now that you've got this serious headwind going.
Yeah, Charles, you've been around healthcare long enough to see it's exactly that. We feel very good. And what we've talked to our R&D teams about, and it's evidenced in the last quarter, among others, our R&D spending was up over 9%. So we're actually investing in R&D at a rate greater than our sales growth. But the important part is that commitment to keep it. And, like many companies, we'd had a little bit in the past ups and downs. We have so many good programs in our pipeline right now. We're committed to them. Our teams know that we're committed to them. And, you have to fight through that so you can avoid the boom and bust.
All right, so your report, breast health was up 9.4% on a constant currency basis. GYN surgical up 11.9%. Skeletal health up 8.1%. Those are amazing numbers in your space. And that's in those areas because of demographics probably is a built-in area for growth, and just naturally because of the demographics there.
They really are, and we're so proud of the teams, because a year ago these businesses were growing much less than that. Our GYN surgical business, which is another one of these businesses that can help take cost out of the healthcare system. We work for abnormal uterine bleeding. There are people who have hysterectomies for that, and frankly it's a much more expensive, much more complicated process that you don't need to. So we just keep trying to bring products that can help us in all of these areas.
I know you can't maybe comment too much on it, but You know, the name has been thrown out in the rumor mill a little bit here and there.
Oh. So
I just want to see your facial expression. I'm trying to see if I can get the poker thing going here. Should I go long at the close or not?
I've dealt with that through the years. We just keep focusing on building a great company, and we're incredibly proud of that, and we think everything else takes care of itself.
You guys are doing an amazing job, Steve. Congratulations. Really, congratulations. It's something that impacts society. You're helping people, particularly women, and you deserve everything you've gotten, so we appreciate you spending time with us this morning.
Charles, thanks for having us on. We really appreciate it.
We'll get you back soon. Steve McMillan, thanks.